Hello everyone, it is Shay in Silver Lake, Oregon. Look at that sky. It is 7:30, it's April 2nd, it's 36 degrees with an 8-mile-an-hour wind. Hello everyone, it is Shay in Silver Lake. I don't know if I just said that or because I have this distraction. I'm trying to carefully... Okay, so there was snow completely everywhere this morning. I should have came out and took a video. Gosh, look at that sky. Beautiful. Ah, psycho. Oh, man, see, this is what I'm talking about. She comes out here and she steals my... I had to buy 3 brand new ones of these because she won't stop chewing them up. And I still haven't come out. It was too cold to come out here and pick up all the garbage. I'm not doing it right now. I just want to come over here and take a sneaker peeker at the mountain. It looks like there's a little bit more snow on top of it. Ooh! Look how gorgeous that is. Party! Party, party, party. So I have not planted my 2 blueberries, my 2 blackberries, my plum, nor my peach tree. Because it is too cold right now. Dang, I need to get out here and pick up some poo-poo kachoo. 3 days. You go 3 days without picking it up. Oh, psycho. And, you end up... I'm gonna drop this right there. I don't want you in my garden, Scotty, because you're still learning to behave yourself. I'll let you go. You're just an out-of-control pup-pup. Out-of-control pup-pup. What, you gonna bite the grass? What did the grass do to you? That is a bachelor button. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna, pull all the... I'm not pulling... Oh, this is a mullein. Mullein? I don't know how to pronounce it. But there's its buddy. There's one. Ooh. This is a Johnny Jumper. There's a bunch of them right there. Let's see what kind of hit my garden took. That is all. We'll see how it's got brown crispies. This is mint. This is spearmint. Let's go over here and look at my chocolate. That's my chocolate. This is a weed right here that I'm gonna pluck up. It's not really a weed, it's a bachelor button. I'm going to really cut back on the bachelor buttons this year. Wow, look at the orange. This is orange mint. I've had the chocolate and the orange and the pineapple all the exact same amount of time. I've had all the mints pretty much the exact same amount of time. She's got a poo-poo. She thinks she's so cute. I am concerned, though, about the rhubarb. I still have to say strawberry in order to remember the other half of rhubarb. I'm not worried about my strawberries, though, because these guys have been, like, they're monsters. They'll, like, survive anything. I am worried about the rhubarb. I don't want to plant the peach tree. Nope. Leave it. That's Bruce's. You already took his... he had 3 fire hydrants, and you guys have already... Between her and Lucky, they have not annihilated 2 out of the 3 of his fire hydrants. And he's had that fire hydrant for nearly 1,000,000 years. Like, you can go back in the very beginning of my vlogs and see them. I even did a short on one. So I haven't come out here. I thought about coming out I wonder what I did with that. Oh wait, I think I took it in the plastic thing. I think I'm gonna cover them up because the next few days, it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be, yikes, get out of there, good girl. I've been like telling her no, and then she goes and sits, like kind of like a, what's up with this? It's been kind of like her like timeout type of thing, like a timeout, like sit, mostly so that I can slowly deal with it. Look at that beautiful view. I mean, if you didn't have that rundown house. I don't know why it just said stop recording and save. Because I have somebody calling me. But it says it will stop recording and save. But I don't want to do that because I don't know about stringing stuff together or whatever. Or stringing your videos, like if you have, like putting them together. I don't want to do anything. I'm not into that. What is this? Oh, this is her running and doing burnouts. I'm like, what? I'm just not used to her hyperness because my dogs are all older and it's been a long time since I've had a puppy. Ooh, look at that. Bloomage. Bloomage, bloomage, bloomage. Ooh, I would like to give a shout out to Bike Messenger because... Oh, and he has a channel, so please check him out too. Bike Messenger. I don't, like, it's got a number, but if you go to my comment section, he's so kind. He always leaves these wonderful comments. Scotty Poo Poo! It sounds like you're in trouble over there. Scotty Poo Poo! Oh, there you are. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of the garden because... Ooh, it's cold. It's 36 degrees. Anyway, he always leaves a comment. You can click on his profile picture and you can switch over to his channel. And he did actually a really neat one on the sheds, like, you know, the pre-built sheds. And I just thought it was a really cool video. And I wish I really would have thought about doing something like that, because he went in and out of them and it was very cool. But okay, anyway, get back to the point. He left a question about, because you know there's not a lot out here. What do we do? What are some of the things that we do out here, you know, to pass the time, to help with boredom, things like that. And honestly, this is a very, very Christian area. Everybody here like enjoys reading the Bible, and it's not like a lot of people say, oh, I read the Bible too. Not really. But we do out here. Like, we send each other scriptures, and I'm not kidding. I have got 3 neighbors that we send scriptures back and forth, talking about different things. I have one neighbor who sends everybody every morning a couple paragraphs of a few scriptures, but like she does it by, like, I think we're in the book of Matthew, and we're like almost done with Matthew, but she does, like, she sends a chapter for you to read, just like reminders. Ooh, that wind. And then on, like, in my congregation, my congregation's actually in La Pine, and so I call in on the phone and I listen on Sundays because it's really hard for me to drive. And then sometimes I carpool with other people that go to my congregation in La Pine. Then on Tuesday nights, we have our Bible study, which is about 2 hours on Tuesday nights for my congregation. But then there's also other churches, and I don't know personally about the churches in Christmas Valley, but I know that there are many churches over there, or several anyway over there, and I'm not sure what their itinerary is, but I do know that there's quite a few people here in Silver Lake that go over to the church in Fort Rock, which is, I want to say it's either 8 miles or 16 miles. I think it's 16 miles. Dinner's cooking and it smells so good. Ugh, look at there. There's a jet flying. Anyway, so they have that. Then there's also a church here in town at the end, on the main strip. And they do, obviously, church on Sunday. And then on Wednesday night, they have a men's Bible study thing where the men go, and then Elle from Late for the Pepper Party for Jay and Elle cooks for them over there. She makes the meals, and then Jay goes to that. They go to that church. Oh, that food smells so good. And that's that's Wednesday night. So there's that. And then I think Summer Lake has a church. Again, I don't think I know anybody that goes to that one. So I can't tell you anything about that. So anyway, there's a lot of, look, she's got a ball. There's a lot of different churches, and everybody that I know here attends one of them. And then they have once a year at the community center here in town, which is the white building with the blue top over there. They have a men's retreat where several of the churches from Christmas Valley, the one from Silver Lake, and the one from Fort Rock, and I think Summer Lake, I'm not 100% sure, all get together, and it's a men's, it's either like a 3 or 4 day thing where they come and they cook a meal, or a meal is cooked for them, and they meet and talk and stuff. But I'm not 100% sure what's all involved, because obviously I'm not a man. So I don't, and I go to a totally different congregation. So I can't really give you the lowdown on what happens there, but they all get together there. So there's a lot of church stuff that goes on in this town and then there's also, I go to a garden party once a year that is here. I've gone every time, and it's my favorite thing to do. My favoriteest thing. I love going. And then it's where a lot of the ladies get together. There's a bird in this tree up there. It keeps moving from spot to spot, but I'm distracted by it. And then obviously I go on walks. I also go down to the local store, which is Fast Break, and chat with the locals down there. Also Nana's Nook. I go and I chat with people there, and that's usually Thursday, Fridays. And then I also have 3 dogs to keep me occupied, grandchildren, neighbors. A lot of the neighbors will invite you for dinner. We have get-togethers. There's stuff like that. And then there's also Christmas Valley. There's all kinds of different things that goes on over there. There's bazaars, and there's a thrift store over there. And what else? There's, in the summertime, you can go to Summer Lake, and there's Anna's. It's Anna's Reservoir. So there's fishing and swimming and boating. There's the sand dunes in Christmas Valley, and they have like, you know, dirt bike races, buggies, things like that. There's the crack in the ground, which you'll have to Google. We call it Oregon's Grand Canyon, but it's actually only like a mile or two long, and you can go down in it. Then there's the Fort Rock Museum, which is really awesome. We have hot springs out here. There's also hot springs in Sun River, which is just right past Lapine, in between Lapine and Bend. Obviously, there's tons of stuff in Bend to do, like the trampoline park, there's go-karts, there's golfing. I personally have my own 9-hole putters course inside my garden, so I do that. There's a lot of garden talk. People come over and they get starts and seeds from me, and I chat with them. I also have like my sister that I talk to a lot. There's like Elle keeps herself busy by prepping, and then she also takes care of her mom, and then she has a husband, obviously Jay. There's, I said the Fort Rock Museum. There's also a museum like around Bend. There's a lot of hiking. You can do hiking and camping and all kinds of stuff on Hager. And then there's also Duncan out here. There's trying to think. Oh, this is getting super long. I'll try to think of more things, but there is like quite a bit of stuff to do. In this wintertime, there's skiing, snowboarding. I did hiking already. There's a lot. It just depends on your interests, on what can keep you busy. All right. So peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. Have a wonderful day, week, hour, minute, month, second, year. You know the schmeal. Don't forget to rewind and be kind, especially to yourself. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'm going to look at her play with that ball. So cute. Okay. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.